Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a special player review. Let's take a look at the end of an era SBC item, Philipp Lahm. So, the German who played his football for Bayern Munich is a complete legend of the game, and he's been given this 95 rated premium SBC item. He's got 89 pace, which is way better than his team of the season version, which is only a 94 rated. He's got 97 passing, 98 dribbling, and 98 defending. So, some pretty awesome stats, and is definitely up there as potentially the best right back on FIFA 17. So, most of the time you're going to see this guy decked out in a Bundesliga side, like the one on screen right now, but this is what I actually used him in. It is a full special team, lots of crazy different item types here. We've got FUTWIZ, Player of the Year, Premium SBCs, and Team of the Seasons as well, and it is just overall a super squad, which Lahm fits into extremely well. As a 95 rated right back, I was expecting some decent in-game stats, and it delivered. If you take a look at the dribbling stats, at the defending stats, even on basic chemistry, they are incredibly impressive. Today, I've gone with the anchor chemistry style. I figured we needed to try and boost that pace just a tiny bit more to get it into the 90s. And as you can see, we have 96 pace, 97 defending, and 91 physical with a plus 10 on that strength stat, which is another area of his game which definitely needed a little bit of help. And I would have to say that leads me on to the negative parts about Philipp Lahm. And to be honest, there aren't really many. Firstly, that strength stat. Well, we boosted it somewhat with our chemistry style, and I think it did help. But I just don't feel like he felt like an 88 strength fullback in game. And I think it also has something to do with his height. Now, the reason I find height to be an issue for my fullbacks is because, well, if you think about some of the taller fullbacks in game, they almost help your centre-backs out, because if your centre-back goes on a little bit of a mazy run, he can almost pull across, help out a little bit, and be there to support in aerial battles. And also, I just feel like taller fullbacks seem to, with their longer legs, seem to get up and down that wing a lot better. Marcos Alonso, for example, is one of my favourite fullbacks on this game because he does that so well. Now, obviously, because, you know, normally we do striker player reviews, that sort of thing, you're seeing a lot of goals. What you're seeing today is just a mix of Lahm's defensive responsibilities, some of the mini attacking runs that we got to do with him, some of his passing, his shots would quite make it into the back of the net, and even a couple of goals that I did manage to score with this player. Now, I would say for 90% of the time I played him as a right back, which is of course his default position, and then a couple of times I just moved him up to that CDM spot to see if he could do a good job there. And I've got to say, I think moving Lahm into that CDM role in-game is definitely a game changer, and he will do a great job for you right there. He'll be one of the best CDMs on the game, that is for sure. Now we can move on to the positives about this guy, because I was extremely impressed, right? His pace seemed to be off the charts. He felt very, very quick up and down that right-hand side of defence, all the way up, acting as a right winger a lot of the time as well. I was very impressed with that. And his dribbling is literally some of the best on the game. He's got 98 dribbling on his item itself, and he feels like he can just weave in and out of defenders. It's no problem for this guy. You can see dribbling with him, and he feels extremely solid on the ball. His interceptions and his tackling ability, just overall defensive responsibilities are also fantastic too. He's nearly the best in what he does in that right back spot. And of course he's got fantastic passing ability as well. This player is going to get you assists. He can take your corners for you. He can run down that right wing and cross the ball in, and he's going to do a great job. And you know, one of the clips that you saw in this video was him whipping in a lovely cross for one of my attackers to get their head onto. He also has perfect stamina in-game, which is one of the areas of these end-of-an-era SBC players which has has been a major negative for some of them. He doesn't have that issue. 99 stamina in game. Lahm is going to go all game long, no problems at all, and he's definitely up there as the best fullback on FIFA 17. I really rate him. If you haven't already got your hands on him, maybe try and get that loan version, see what you think, and then go ahead and complete the full SBC. Hopefully you now know whether or not Lahm is right for your ultimate team. Have a good one, guys, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.